everybody, and welcome back to the TheMindCatcher's channel. I was going through all of my things and I was saying, okay, I'm going to put all of the old palettes to the back, put all of the new ones to the front and try to give them a little bit of love, you know. But my Renaissance palette, I was having problems putting it in the back of the closet. I said I need it in my life because all of those tones. I can't wait to get back into these deep, rich burgundies, and fall colors are so beautiful to me. And let's get started with this video. Hey everybody, we're gonna start off with our eyeshadow primer. I'm using e.l.f. today. So we're gonna tap that on both lids. The next thing I'm going to do is apply a little concealer on both of my lids because I'm going to be working with some kind of earthy tones here in the Modern Renaissance palette. So I'm going to put some concealer up here. The concealer I'm using is from ColourPop. It's shade 52, I believe. And I'm just going to use a blender to kind of spread that out a bit. The first thing I'm going to do is go into the shade Raw Sienna. I applied a cream, so I want to set that cream with powder. For my brow bone color, I think I want to use Primavera. Beautiful shimmery shade. I'm using an e.l.f. defining eye brush for this. I'm just going in the highest point of my brow. Ooh. And it is a very pigmented shade. I forgot how pigmented that shade was. Wow. Okay, the next thing I want to do is go into the color Realgar. I hope I'm saying that right, or Realgar. Orangey type shade. That's going to be my transition color. And I'm using a Delium's tool blending brush for that. Alright, I'm going to go into the shade Love Letter, which is right there, and start working some of that onto the lid. I'm starting in the outer corner and brushing it inward. Now you see with Love Letter, I really concentrated it in the outer corners, but I did put it all across the lid. It's very, very heavy on the outer corners though. And to really deepen things up, I'm going to go outside of the Modern Renaissance palette and use a matte black. This is my Urban Decay palette. I'm just using that one shade. It's a matte black, but I had to have a black. I wish all palettes came with a black. So we're going to cut our crease now, which is my favorite part. I'm going to use my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, hopefully, if I could get some out of here. Start from our inner corner and just paint out the lid. So I cut my crease and I left that outer corner right there. I'm going to apply a little bit more of Love Letter right there in that outer corner. Actually, let's go ahead and do Love Letter all the way across. I'm going to take Love Letter all across the lid. We're going to dip back into that matte black, apply that in the outer corner again, blend right there on those outer edges. And I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I feel like it's very dark and deep, so I'm going to add a little glitter to it. This is from Urban Decay. This is Punk Rock Glitter Liner. I'm making up this look as I go along, guys, so if I change my mind, just bear with me, because I'm thinking I like the way it looks just with the stripe, but I don't know. Do I want to cover the whole lid with this? Okay, for right now, we're going to leave it the way it is. I want to let it dry down. I just want to see what it looks like. We're going to add on some liquid liner. Oh, I'm sorry, not liquid, gel liner. This is from Pretty Vulgar. And I'm going to create me a wing. Wing always makes me feel better. All right, let's hope to get a good wing on the other side. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Now I'm going to take the glitter and just go around the top of the black liner. Just have to be very, very careful, especially if you have hooded eyes. You have to kind of let that stuff dry. Hold your eyes, or look downward rather, until it dries. All right, guys, I'm going to allow that to dry, and then I'm going to apply these lashes. That's what they look like. All right, ladies and gents, that's what we have. I'm going to go ahead and start with my face. I'm going to use, for the first time, this MAC Fix Plus Matte. And to be safe, I'm still going to put on a primer because I'm not really sure what that's going to do. So I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Step 1. This is their mattifying primer. I do have combination skin. My T-zone is oily, but the rest of my face is pretty much dry, normal. Since I want super brightening under my eyes, I'm going to use the Becca, let me see here, it's called the Becca Brightening Corrector, medium deep. I'm going to put that under my eyes. For my foundation today, I'm going to be using the Dermablend Flawless Creator. I have mine in 85 Neutral, and I have been loving this. Please be sure to watch my first time impressions of this and review. I have it already up on the channel. I love this stuff. I'm going to stop right there because that might be too much. It's a great foundation. And I'm going to use my Sigma Baked Kabuki. This is the F89. I also have an affiliate code with Sigma. So to save 10% on the checkout, you would apply TMC10 and get your 10% off. I'm using the Pure Cosmetics Cameo Stick. This one is in, oh wow, I can't even see it anymore. I think this one was in deep, either dark or deep. This is a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I'm going to go back into the ColourPop concealer I used earlier on my eyelids, and that's shade number 52. I'm using a damp beauty blender. To set my under eye, I'm using Dermablend powder. This is in Warm Saffron. Everywhere else on my face, I'm using the translucent powder from Lancome. This is in shade 500. I'm going to go back into the Renaissance palette, and I'm going to use Love Letter again underneath the eyes. And I'm going right underneath that shade with, what is this, Realgar or Realgar. I'm going to prime my bottom lashes. I always like to use a primer. This one is from the cosmetic company Blink. I'm gonna put a little bit of black liner in my waterline. And the real mascara I'm gonna use is from Wonder Beauty. This was in a BoxyCharm. So let's brush away what we have here. I'm satisfied with the eyes. I love to add a little sparkle to the inner corner. I think I still may go into that shade Vermeer. And I'm gonna put a little bit of Primavera on top of that. Let's mix them. Because I'm seeing, you know, it's kind of a cool tone and the gold tone not really matching. So let's just try to put Primavera on top. We still have to go through with our contour powder a little bit. I'm going to be using CoverGirl Queen Collection Ebony Bronzer. All right, let's do a little bit of blush. We're going to do Private Island. No, we're going to do Salsa from Stilazzi. It's right there. We're going to do a Sam Marcel highlight, and this is in the shade Très Chic. All right, so we're going to go ahead and spray some MAC Fix Plus, just a regular Fix Plus this time. Let's allow that to do what it has to do while I apply some lipstick. Maybelline's Vivid Hot Lacquer, and it's in the shade Obsessed. Alright guys, that's your Vivid Hot Lacquer. I don't know why you don't use these more often. They are beautiful. I just keep forgetting how pretty they are. I'm going to do something with my hair and I'll be right back with a completed look, so stay tuned. Alright guys, and this is your completed look, and I am super happy that it came out like this. By the way guys, if I have lipstick on my teeth, I just realized I did. So if I do throughout this video, I am sorry, but we are not recording this again. Bear with me. Cyber kisses. Bye. To make it easier to say that there's just one thing on my mind, and I think it's time for you to realize I want you all.